It's almost unimaginable the vast display of nature that can be seen on a 1.5-mile hike in Ohio.
Greetings, fellow Earthlings. My name is Jake, and welcome to Dangerous Naturists.
We hit the road before sunrise to show you a view rarely seen at Hocking Hills. The Old Man's Cave parking lot completely empty. Being from Ohio, the Hocking region has always held a special place in my heart. The primal forests, the steep blackhand sandstone cliffs, the incredible waterfalls, all of this makes for a truly magical area. Legend has it that the Devil's Bathtub drains all the way down to Hades itself. So I thought it might be fun to tempt fate a little bit and scare my girlfriend at the same time.
Do not fall in there. Climbing out is virtually impossible.
Not only can you witness some incredible geology here at Hocking Hills, but you can also see some pretty nifty architecture as well. I've been fond of this concrete and stone bridge since my first trip here many years ago. Eons ago, Ohio was covered by shallow seas. When these seas retreated, they left behind an immeasurable amount of sand, sediment, and silt. Fast forward a couple 100 million years, the Wisconsin glaciation, and a few thousand years of weathering and erosion, and you get the majestic Hocking Hills as seen today.
Oh, and there's our piece of trash for the pipe. Remember, folks, only garbage humans leave trash. Should I eat it?
First off, you should be completely ashamed of yourself for leaving this in nature. Secondly, this person somehow gained calories on a hike. Because of a cooling effect the gorge and massive caves have on the land, plants like the black birch, hemlocks, and Canadian yew have been thriving here since the glacial period. Out of all the different types of geological formations that can be found here, honeycomb weathering is one of my favorites, and a quite common sight in the Hocking region. Water seeping directly through the porous sandstone weathers small loose packets of sand and gravel, leaving behind rings that resemble a bee's honeycomb. Most of the caves here at Hocking Hills aren't technically true caves. Instead, they are massive overhangs carved into the cliffs as water slowly digs out the bedrock. Welcome to one of my favorites, Whispering Cave, or we could call it Whispering Overhang if you'd like. Here at Whispering Cave, you can see the formation of a young sandstone gorge taking place as the water slowly digs and widens the rocky gap below. This process can take millions of years to form a full-size gorge. Legend has it that two boys from the area went out exploring the caves one day. As the day began to come to an end, they made a fire in one of the big recess caves. As they were talking around the campfire, they were visited by a ghostly figure with a long gray beard, old-fashioned leather clothing, a gun slung over his shoulder, and a huge white hound at his side. He passed by the boys and seemed to sink into the sandy ground on the far side of the cave. When they came back the next day with adults, they dug into the ground where the man had disappeared. Story goes, they found a box containing a mummified man, a dog, cooking utensils, a flintlock gun, and information on the man's life. Sounds like this guy had one hell of a life that I'm a little jealous of. Welcome to Old Man's Cave, or the Great Eye of Hocking from my point of view. As always, enjoy the great outdoors, leave it better than you found it, and thanks for adventuring with Dangerous Naturist.
Just fall off the end.